Hello, everyone. Welcome to Magic Hour PPV. My name is Alyssa. We have Liz and Katie joining us tonight. We are going to talk about lots of fun things, new updates from Disney, food and wine fun, and some Christmas celebrations. So be sure to share out with all your friends, and welcome to PPV Live. Welcome, everyone. We're so glad to see you tonight. We have lots of fun stuff to talk about. We're going to get started with some brand new updates we heard today, and Liz is going to share that information with us. Liz?
I don't know what happened to Liz. Is she?
She left.
That's all right. We'll just keep going.
Oh,
Liz.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Like magic.
So what's new, Liz?
News dropped today, like 3-4 o'clock this afternoon. The announcement was that a nighttime show is coming back to Hollywood Studios. They're going to do the animation projection on the Chinese theater with fireworks. I don't know who saw that in the before times, but it was actually really cool. It goes through like the whole history of Disney animation and everything. It's really cool. And then Turtle Talk with Crush is coming back to the seas. The Monsters, Inc. show, The Laugh Floor, is coming back to the Magic Kingdom. And my favorite, because Belle is my human, the Beauty and the Beast stage show is coming back. I'm so excited for that. And I'm so excited for shows to be back at Hollywood Studios to take people out of the lines.
Right, yes, because Hollywood Studios sometimes gets heavy on the line. So that Beauty and the Beast show is at Hollywood Studios, so that'll be awesome. And then that show on the Chinese theater is really cool.
Mm-hmm. I hope they come back soon with the Star Wars one too. Like that is one of the coolest nighttime shows they have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hollywood Studios is my older daughter's favorite park, and we are so excited to be back and have that little magical enhancements back over at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, that'll be great. So super fun news today. It's now Food and Wine Festival. Yay! Which is one of the best times at Epcot. And people are already seeing some favorite items.
Yeah, so I have been following like different bloggers, and it's definitely our favorite festival. I am praying that we still get there this year, but not 100% sure what's in the works for us. But crazy fun fact I learned watching some of these bloggers the other day, that Julia Child was the very first celebrity chef there. Did you guys know that?
Oh wow, no. That's really exciting.
That's from the past, because that was like the show that my father watched when we were kids, like that and MASH. So I was like, oh my God, Julia Child, like to think back, like that was interesting. But we love it. We love like all the different options of the foods, the small portions, so you can like go and grab a couple different, like, taste it all out and get the fun drinks that go along with it. I did also find out that at the American Pavilion, the hops and barley, they have a beer flight, and I know Liz and I are from Massachusetts, so it's a little shout out to
Yeah, it's
Woburn.
got boom sauce.
Yeah, 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 it does. It has the.
I don't know that. What are you talking about?
No, I had to like do some research for that. It's a little weird.
For anyone who followed along on me the last weekend, you know.
Yeah. So my husband loves like different craft beers and stuff. So I was like, oh, there's one from Woburn. He also was like, yeah, I knew that. I was like, oh, okay, sorry. I had to do some research for that. And then one of the crazy things I found was they have a crispy chicken on a sriracha glazed donut over at the Donut Box.
I'm so glad you brought
Donut Box is so cool.
I haven't been. The last time I was there was
thing. It's not your average donut.
No.
They throw some really interesting things on those donuts.
Yeah. So of course my kids want to try the candy box, which has like M&Ms and Snickers and Twix and Milky Ways. It's like a diabetic coma. But it does sound good. It does sound good. But yeah, the crispy chicken on a sriracha glazed donut sounds crazy to me.
It looks
really good.
Really interesting.
It does look really good.
It did. It at over in I want to say Animal Kingdom at like 8 Spoons. Is that what it is? They have
Cafe, that mac and cheese. Yes.
Oh, really? They have.
Fun fact, I took my best friend to Disney for the first time, and she was pregnant, and she ate that mac and cheese, and she has dreamed about it ever since.
I love it. I love it. That's how I am with homecoming chicken sandwich. Oh my God. I've dreamt about it since then. I mean, clearly Ohana, but
no, it's actual.
Yeah, it really is.
Food at Disney is just so good, and it's so endless. There's so much.
Yeah, and there's something literally for everybody. That's what I love about Food and Wine, because you can go around and like if you're full or if you don't think that you're gonna like one of the options, like you walk like another 10 feet and there's a different option for you and something else. And and it's so fun because you know sometimes when you're away on a vacation and you know you're spending like a lot of money and you don't want to try like the crazy thing that you're spending a lot of money for that you might not love. At least that's how I am. I'm like, I'll stick to what I know. So Food and Wine totally gives you the option to try different things and then like explore and see what's out there. And always like a delicious drink that goes with it.
Last year at Food and Wine, my husband and I decided we wanted to try Dom Perignon because obviously the bottles are huge, crazy expensive. And the glasses were a splurge too. But I'm like, all right, so I'm going to try it, see how it is. So we each got a glass of Dom. And I was actually disappointed.
Really?
It's not as good as other champagnes I've had. But it was good to be able to like try
it. Yeah.
Super crazy expensive champagne at Food and Wine that I wouldn't otherwise be able to afford because, it's $300 a bottle.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love that option. And just to try the unique, different options there. I'm excited to try, hopefully when we go, Strawberry Rose Mimosa in France Pavilion. They always have like such
really good. France is one of the best too. France always has the best stuff.
Yeah.
You can't skip on France for sure.
And now with Ratatouille.
Ireland. I love Ireland. They have this Guinness Bailey shake every year that's really, really good.
Oh.
Really, really good. Yeah. And then this chocolate melty bread pudding with this custard sauce on top. Really good.
Jen just wrote, what mimosas are my favorite? It's so funny because when I was like, I've been doing my research, immediately I was like, Jen would love that one. Yeah, I'm all about it.
Anything
really, the Bailey's is so good.
Mexico.
Oh, hey, Brittany, I just saw your comment. Catching up.
Yeah, there's so many options. And then they're starting out with like 9 booths. Like they're having like a phase 1 and a phase 2, basically. kind of how
Yeah,
they're.
a little different this year because it's lasting so long.
Yeah, so it's like a total of 32 booths, phase 1, phase 2. And then the phase 2 obviously is for the 50th. They'll open up October 1st. And it looks like they're going to be adding Alps, Belgium, Brazil, India, Ireland, Kenya, Lobster Landing, Mac and Eats, and Spain.
Mm-hmm.
Spain's
So,
new, right?
yeah.
New?
Yeah, I think I don't remember.
Spain was there a couple years ago because they have
I
the
don't remember
charcuterie
Spain.
zone. It's really good.
Oh.
And the Alps has the raclette, which if you walk up to it, so I'm obsessed with cheese and wine, which is why food and wine is great.
Yeah.
It's literally a wheel of Swiss raclette that they shave off and then they warm and they put on a piece of bread for you.
Oh,
It's amazing.
I did see that. Yes. Yeah, people are saying that that's like perfect for the cheese and carb lover, and I'm all about that.
That's me. I don't eat meat, so give me all the cheese and all the carbs.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, at Food and Wine, there's actually a lot of options for me, which is really great. So I pay attention to that usually. And there's a lot of vegan options even. It's something that Disney is really kind of pushing and getting into, making sure that there are vegan options at restaurants and even at the festivals. So you'll find a lot of booths that are dedicated to just vegan entrees. They have an Impossible booth this year called Earth Eats, and they tend to have that at every festival, but it's got a lot of options. And then there's a noodle booth, which is new and sounds exciting.
I love it.
Maybe
I think
on a cooler night, I would get some hot noodles, but but it does expand the vegan options. And then on October 1st, when they're opening up that second phase, they're going to have a lot more to choose from. But if you are vegan or you like vegan options and you're hopping around the Food and Wine Festival, you can check the boards at every single station and look for a little leaf next to the food, and that means that it's going to be vegan for you. So there's a lot of options to choose from.
And there's no place on earth, I swear, better at, food allergies and specialty diets than Disney World. Like they've really pushed it as of late, but they've always been there as far as, nut-free allergies and gluten-free options and things like that. Like they are really on the forefront of being inclusive of all but dietary options.
Yeah, there's a lot of options. They do have, someone asked a question, do they have gluten-free? There are also usually gluten-free options, and they'll have that notated as well on those menus. The noodle booth has different versions of noodles. Some of them are really curry style. They look kind of like hot and spicy a little bit.
I think the noodle booth, because everybody was so up in arms about the Ohana noodles that they were like, we're bringing
a noodle booth.
We're going to double down.
We're going to give everybody noodles.
I wouldn't say that it's really dedicated to one country, but maybe it's Thai inspired.
I think that they have. So one of the vlogs I watched, they have curries and they have pho. So maybe it's like Southeast Asia.
It is kind of curry, spicy, but they look really good.
They do.
Some are like some dishes are kind of bean heavy too. Sometimes at some of those booths, but Jenny had the spicy one.
Oh, and Jenny, because Jenny is there.
Jenny's there now. That's right. Yep,
we have Jenny reporting in real time.
Yes. So we have a lot of agents that are traveling this week and in the coming weeks. So you'll see lots of current updates from Food and Wine for all those agents who are there. So be sure to kind of keep up with us because we'll have people there.
And don't be deterred by our talking about like specialty foods and specialty wines when you're planning Epcot trips with your family during Food and Wine, because they have actually a ton of stuff for kids to do too.
Yeah,
my daughter is 3 and she loved the Finding Remy through the scavenger hunt. It's called Remy's Hide and Squeak, and Remy is hidden with a different item or ingredient of ratatouille in each country. So you have to go find him at each pavilion, and then last year you got a water bottle with Figment. It was really cool. This year I think you get bowls.
Yeah. So when you turn it in, you get fun stuff. Right.
And it's affordable too. It's like $8 to do the scavenger hunt. It's, a day's worth of entertainment, and you walk away with a, souvenir that you can use every single day. And they also have at each pavilion a kid cot station where there's activities or crafts regarding each country for kids. So Epcot's still a good place, even though there's lots of food and wine and cheese.
Yeah, but so we always stop in Belgium because my daughter likes the waffle there. So I have a 4-year-old daughter. She loves the waffle in Belgium and the pizza in Italy, and there's something else she likes. It's a dessert. She'll eat all the desserts. So she would food and wine it up at all the desserts. The donut place probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here's
there's lots
French
of treats.
beignet. Oh, my daughter went crazy for that one.
I'm not ignoring you guys. Again, my everybody's gone quiet. I know you can hear me, so I'm just going to be playing around.
Oh no!
Hi, Katie. Oh, okay. So food and wine is obviously really exciting, but we got some other stuff to talk about. So the Epcot monorail is now open. Yay!
Thank God.
Yes. So, hey, Katie, can you hear us?
Oh my God, I don't know what's happening. It happened twice. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It just randomly shuts off. All right. So hide and squeak, is that what we were talking about?
We are
Have we moved on? Okay, sorry about that. Epcot
monorail.
Epcot monorail is now open. So the Epcot monorail has been closed ever since the closure due to COVID. So it has opened up this week, which means that if you board at the Ticket and Transportation Center, you can now get to Epcot on the monorail. So you can hop back and forth easily from Magic Kingdom to Epcot. Or if you're at a Magic Kingdom resort, you can hop over to Epcot. Or if you're at an Epcot resort, you can hop over to Magic Kingdom. So we are all so excited that this is finally open.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. All we need is the monorail station at the Polynesian to open up, and they'll be like complete.
Yeah. Polynesian station is still closed, but the Polynesian is now open. So that's another exciting thing that happened this week. So the Polynesian is a favorite of many, many people. And we will have agents staying there next week, right? I think Jen and Whitney are
didn't Jenny just check in today to the Polynesian?
Maybe.
I might be making that up. I don't know.
So we should have some really great new. Yes, Jenny just checked in today. So that's exciting. So you should see some room tours of the new updated Moana rooms at the Polynesian and some of the stuff from the lobby and the new stuff that's happening there. One of the coolest things about Polynesian, besides the fact that it's right next to Magic Kingdom, is that it's got really good dining. So we can talk about food again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we've got Ohana.
Come in the room with us. We all love Disney.
We all love food. I do. Yeah. I do love food. And
there's also great drinks at Trader Sam's.
Okay, so we'll have drinking problems. That's good.
Yeah, so Trader Sam's just opened up, and that is a fun little place to go and have a drink. Have you guys ever been there?
Yes, we've been there with my parents once with the big trip. It was the Polynesian is just such a. We've never stayed on at that resort, but we've always make it over there for Ohana dinner or breakfast. And it's unbelievable. Yeah, like Jen said, Jenny's there now. She's checking in Friday. Whitney's checking in a couple days later. It's Kathy's going to be there. Kim. Geez, wow. We should all book
Yes, PPV party at the Polynesian.
Yeah. It's stunning. And now, to be honest, like I was shocked that they were doing the Polynesian over because it was already beautiful in my opinion. I thought it was.
It was. I'm sure that it's even more so.
it's a whole nother level. It is unbelievable. We're huge Moana fans here. My youngest is 6, so that was like her big first favorite. We watched it. Her second birthday was Moana. Like, so that's like a little special spot. But oh my gosh, it is stunning there. It's like classy. It's not like overly character in your face type of thing.
Right.
It's stunning. It's like, I don't know. It just is like that Hawaiian beautiful with a touch of Disney class. It's just unbelievable. It looks beautiful. Jenny's walking around right now, which is making me very jealous.
I know, so jealous of her.
I will say, I don't think there's any better place to watch the Magic Kingdom fireworks than from the beach of the Polynesian. The view is out of control.
It is pretty special. And then you get the music there too while you watch. So you get to hear it while you watch it, which is pretty awesome.
It makes you cry.
It does. It does.
You can do it with a Dole Whip.
Yep. And you can do it
from
Pineapple. That's the other good food item at the Polynesian. You can get Dole Whip right on property. You don't have to only get it in Magic Kingdom. So lots of good food at the Poly. Super fun.
So
and so on that note, all Disney resorts are now open for booking. So,
yeah, but I will say, book now.
Yes. That is true. They are going fast.
Crazy.
Going fast. There's a lot of Port Orleans fans out there, right? Who loves Port Orleans?
Beignets.
Yes, more food.
Yes, more food. I know. So Port Orleans, it's funny. My sister and I had both been a few times when we were younger with my grandparents. And then my parents saved and saved and saved. And then finally took us when I was a junior in high school for 2000. So it was like the millennium. And we stayed at Dixie Landing when it was Dixie Landing. And it was so cute. It was so fun. So I have like so many fun memories of being there. But Port Orleans is definitely one I was waiting for quite some time, along with a lot of us, I'm sure.
Yes, to be open. I had some clients who were literally just waiting on Port Orleans to open before they booked anything.
Yes.
Because they love it so much. The French Quarter. So Port Orleans is split into 2 different resorts, even though they're kind of the same resort. They share some amenities. You can go back and forth. But the French Quarter looks like the French Quarter of New Orleans. And it is beautiful. And it's kind of quaint and close together. Really, really good.
I love that they have the boat transportation to Disney Springs too. So it opens up your doors so much for like dining options because it's a short boat right away. Hopefully that comes back. Sorry,
you can pop over to Disney Springs on the boat, which is awesome because sometimes the Disney Springs buses are not the most fun.
Before you go is what you're trying to say.
Yeah. So when you have that boat option, that really helps for sure. Because driving over there is tough too. The parking at Disney Springs sometimes is tight. So
like Kathleen and Tanya both mentioned the Royal Princess rooms. I mean, how adorable!
I want to stay in those.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, I know. We were looking at hopefully going in the fall, and Port Orleans in a princess room because it's just so cute with the kids and
they're so pretty.
From Tiana and her friends, and it's just like such a fun little feel.
There are fireworks on the headboard.
Yes, I know.
There are fireworks on the headboard, and then like portraits of the princesses on the wall, and it's not over the top. And then the floor looks like Jasmine's magic carpet.
Really?
Dude, I didn't know
cool.
Yeah. I need to get there with the kids, but better book soon because even being an agent, you can't get things. Things are filling up so fast. It's crazy.
They really are. They really are.
Yeah, we need to get in there. If you're looking, I would say all this is a $200 deposit. It's you don't want to miss out. You really don't. I just had a couple people miss out on Port Orleans actually, and I felt terrible. But it's like I did 3-day courtesy hold. That's another option that people have. I don't know if people know that, but 3-day courtesy hold. And then there's like no strings attached. 3 days, you can talk it over, see if it works. If it doesn't, it's fine. And then if you like the idea, $200 fully refundable deposit, because things are going so quick. People are ready to go. They have their bag packed for next February. Like they're not. So
yeah, and right now we can book all the way through, almost all the way through 2022.
Yeah.
Getting close to all the way through. I think mostly through November, through a good bit of November 2022. So
speaking of Christmas, I always tell my kids and my family and stuff, the best gift is Disney gift cards for souvenirs to put towards your trip. Like my kids will always ask for Disney gift cards. So like with holidays coming and birthdays and anniversaries and things like that, like it just it just helps. Every little penny helps when it comes to Disney. And I think like in order to do a couple extras or maybe get that fun souvenir or eat at like a fancier restaurant, like the gift cards are huge for holidays in our house anyway.
So now we're on the holiday note. Let's talk about all the fun stuff that's happening at Disney World this holiday season that was announced, because we have some fun announcements now.
So Disney in Christmas. So we went in December for the first time ever. We always were like fall travelers. We never really did the Christmas or around the Christmas time. Oh my God. It got me in like the Christmas spirit. I was obsessed. The kids had so much fun. It was stunning. It like every park looked amazing. Every hotel, like they had the Christmas trees up. They had the themed Christmas trees for each resort. It was just stunning. I loved being there with the magic.
Yeah, inside the resorts are beautiful too. You have like these amazing Christmas tree displays, and then you have special gingerbread houses.
They're back.
So yeah, they're coming back this year. So you can go to the Grand Floridian lobby and see these amazing real gingerbread houses that are built that are huge. It's really, really fun and exciting thing to see.
Literally sell gingerbread and treats out of the house. Like 2 or 3 cast members inside the house who sell things, and they had a cake pop there. So I'm going back to 2019 because they didn't have it last year. They had a cake pop there that was melt in your mouth, unbelievable chocolate fudgy. Oh, so good. And like the only place you could get it was out of the gingerbread house in the Grand Floridian lobby.
Oh, so good.
But like the boardwalk does it too. Downton Beach Club does it. Wilderness
Everywhere does it. Lots of special Christmas treats.
Yeah, so many
cool
treats.
And then at the Christmas party, which is a little different this year because it's an after hours event. So it's like an after Magic Kingdom closes, after hours special event, Christmas theme. It's actually going to have its own Christmas fireworks show in the castle, which is exciting. So Minnie Mouse is hosting, I believe.
Yes.
Minnie's wonderful Christmas fireworks. So that's something fun to look forward to.
There will be projections on the castle. Last year they did the castle as like an ugly sweater, or in like blue and white lights and things like that. Like they didn't have the dream lights on it, but they kept switching the projections. That was cool.
Yeah, we were there, and of course it wasn't as busy back in December. And we did our memory maker, and we got like a different shot. Like the photographer was like, "Hold on, it's going to change in 1 minute. Let's do this." All of us with the castle behind us and like different lights, and it was so fun. And it was just like everything's just so, I don't know. There's just something about Disney and Christmas. I love it. And I will say that something we didn't do that I think if we were to go back on Christmas, I would spend a day just touring the resorts at Christmas time. Like, go through, see all the different Christmas trees and like the different holiday decor, and like just kind of walk through and like see what each one has to offer, because there's so many things that each resort really puts so much detail into, and it's just it's so much fun.
Yeah, it really is. So if you're staying near the Epcot resorts, or if you're at Epcot and you walk out of the back of the World Showcase at Epcot, there is this whole area of Epcot resorts. So even if you're not staying there, you can easily walk through those resorts and check that stuff out there. And then if you're at Magic Kingdom and you're not staying at one of the Magic Kingdom resorts, you can hop on the resort monorail and check out those resorts there. So those groups of resorts are really easy to check out, even if you're not staying on those properties.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like Whitney said, the different Christmas traditions around World Showcase, that was huge for my kids this year. In 2020. They loved learning about the different traditions and the fun, themes and different. It was just awesome. Like we went home talking about it. It was like such a fun experience for them.
And then I'm going to bring it back to food because that's what I do. Festival of the Holidays is like mini food and wine, and they have a cookie stroll where you can go and get cookies at different places. And then you get a free cookie if you eat 5 other cookies, which is like, who doesn't do that?
Yep. And then also when you're at Epcot, you get the candlelight processional.
Yeah.
So in the theater at Epcot, where they do concerts at different events, they do a candlelight processional, which is really beautiful and special for Christmas time.
Yeah, they haven't announced whether or not it's coming back yet.
Yeah. So
they haven't said it's not coming back, but they haven't said it is coming back.
I know. I really hope that it comes back because that's just such an extra like magical moment. Christmas feel and all the.
Yeah, it is really extra Christmassy.
But they have said the Voices of Liberty and I think Mariachi Cobre are going to keep doing their concerts as well. And Voices of Liberty, when I was there a couple weekends ago, they were outstanding. I can only imagine like them singing holiday music is going to be, even more beautiful.
And then Disney Springs has the Christmas tree stroll.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so if you hop over there, you can see lots of Christmas trees and walk through like a forest of them.
It's so fun.
Forest. Not really a forest.
We were there in 2019. I was like, take my picture with the Little Mermaid tree. Take my picture with the Haunted Mansion tree. Oh my God, there's a Beauty and the Beast tree.
Yeah, they're beautiful. And of course, you have the Christmas store at Disney Springs, which is always open, not just at Christmas time. But guys, that's one of my favorite places to be in the whole world. I don't know what it is about that Christmas store at Disney Springs, but it'll be the dead summer. We were just there in May, and I was like, we got to go to the Christmas store.
It literally it's Christmas in the store. Like literally you walk in and it smells like Christmas. It feels like Christmas. You just it's
cold in there.
It's cold. All we need is snow.
I know. So when we were there in March and I went in, you still had, it was that transition where you had to put your mask up inside, but not outside. And I did not put it on for inside at the Christmas store. And I even was like, my nose is cold. Oh my gosh. I put my mask up. It was so cold in there. But it smells so good. It smells like Christmas trees.
It really does.
That's how all of Magic Kingdom and that's how all of Disney World feels at Christmas time.
They said the snow is coming back on Main Street during the party.
The whole Main Street snows.
Yep. And there's going to be stuff at Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios as well. Hollywood Studios is doing the Tower of Terror projection show where they do like a Christmas show on Tower of Terror.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of presents.
And Animal Kingdom is doing Tree of Life awakenings that are holiday themed.
Oh, wow.
And that's when they project different things onto that giant Tree of Life, and it looks like the animals are moving. It's really neat.
It is. Really, and then they have little like winter wonderland puppets that walk around and interact with people. Those are so cute.
Oh, I've never seen that. That's cute.
Yeah,
I love Tower of Terror again. Like we're a big Hollywood studio fan. When we were there in December, the Tower of Terror, also the projection light changed frequently, but looked amazing. It's just so fun.
Yep, it is. And Toy Story Land feels extra cool at Christmas time too. I mean, it's always neat, but it's just because you feel like you shrank and the toys are big. And so it feels real like you woke up Christmas morning and all the toys are unwrapped or something. So extra. Yeah. And they have those big giant light bulbs they're hanging. Cool place to be.
It's great.
And I'm sure we have lots of agents traveling for Christmas time. So we'll be posting all of this for this year. If you see it around Christmas time and you want to go next year, we can make that happen. But there is still, actually, I just did a quote today for a family the week of Christmas, like first few days before Christmas, and there's still some availability.
Yeah.
So you can still get your Christmas trip in.
And tickets haven't gone on sale yet for the Mickey's Very Merriest Happy Hour after hours. So
that's right. Happy hour after hours.
Sorry, that was a total Freudian slip. I'm still at Food and Wine. I don't know where you guys are.
That must be Liz's favorite. She loves Food and Wine.
But the after hours tickets haven't gone on sale yet. So make sure you reach out to us or reach out to your agent that that you want to go if you're going to Disney during that time. I believe it's November 8th to December 21st and the select nights at the Magic Kingdom throughout that time.
And they haven't released those dates yet, but they will soon.
Or
and
pricing.
We'll know. So we can let you know what your date would be during your trip. And if you don't have a trip on the books for November, December, Christmas time, and you're thinking about it and you want to do that party, all Disney Resort guests will get some early bookings on those party tickets. So if you already have a trip planned, then you'll get some early access to those tickets for that special event before everyone else. So like Katie was saying earlier, just a $200 deposit to secure your trip. And then we can make changes if need be. So fun and exciting time to be at Walt Disney World. It's Christmas for sure.
Yeah. Everybody needs this Christmas. Like Boo Bash, we need to get on it because those tickets flew off and people were like the controversy kind of back and forth between the old Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Parade party and then the after hours. But as an agency, we did the after hours. I've never done it with my kids, but oh my gosh, it was so
much fun.
It was
so much fun.
I mean, who doesn't love a free snack? And
you can just pick up the popcorn and the drinks and the Mickey ice cream bars and just.
It was like VIP. I was like,
yeah.
It was for VIP.
It was a blast. And then just like the you're gonna do they're gonna have the extra fireworks and you're gonna see the projections on the castle and
they're gonna have special snacks. So they usually have I know the Plaza had a special sundae a couple years ago. That's actually where the Kakamora float from Aloha
I love that.
Was the 2019 Christmas party.
That's my favorite Dole Whip. I love the Kakamora
coconut Dole Whip, 100% the best
my
Dole Whip. We do an entire show on the Dole Whip flavor.
I love Kakamora.
Coconut is the best.
I love it. I don't like the cake pop though. I give that to my daughter because she doesn't like ice cream, so she doesn't eat the Dole Whip. So I eat Dole Whip. She eats cake pop.
She doesn't like ice cream?
Yeah,
it's too cold for her.
Wow.
She wants to like it, but she just she doesn't.
Serious ice cream problem. It is.
Yeah, I love ice cream.
Ice cream at Disney when we're there with my child, literally twice a day.
Anti-Gravities usually has a fun shake for Halloween time and for Christmas time. We were there for Halloween in 2019, which we're there for Halloween pretty much every year. But in 2019, they had that one that had the giant pumpkin marshmallow. And it was like Mickey-shaped marshmallow. It was like this big. Yeah. So they do the Christmas one too.
I just love it.
Yeah.
I
So
love
much
it.
fun.
Yeah.
So I'll be there. I'll be there for Christmas time this year. Early Christmas time. Early December.
It was the first week in December, and it was just so perfect. I came home like so excited for Santa and
Yeah.
fun, and it was just like the best way to like start the holiday season off. I loved it. I hope we go back. I don't have anything in the books right now. It's a problem.
You gotta get on that.
Yeah, seeing everybody checking into the Polynesian.
Yeah. I can't come home from one trip without booking another.
I know.
I can't do it physically. I just can't.
Addiction.
We're going in October and we don't have a Christmas trip yet. And we may or may not go, but like we keep joking, like, when are we gonna book that Christmas weekend?
Yeah, you better get on it because Port Orleans is going fast.
Yeah. I know.
Yep. I'll be doing October and December and January and February. I take the summer off.
I'm
You
just
went
warning you
weekend.
guys, there's a huge storm that just started at my house. So if I lose you, sorry. Like,
You are good.
like I just all of a sudden start seeing flashes of lightning everywhere.
All right, well, lots of fun Christmas. Can't wait. I'm sure on our next Magic Hour, we'll be talking a little bit more in depth about Christmas, new updates that come out. By then, I'm sure there'll be something. There's always something new with Disney. And I think the next topic is Disney Cruise Line. So next time on our Magic Hour, we'll be talking Disney Cruise Line.
Hopefully, we'll be
cruise
telling
fans
you
in the
that
audience?
cruise lines will come back.
Yes.
Mhm.
That would be great to know. That would be really great to know.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.